Hello, we have a lot to do today, so instead of having a long intro, I'm just gonna get in. So, I put down some emerald minions yesterday, so we're gonna collect all these. There we go, we unlocked the emerald ring. This is gonna be our main focus for the emerald minions. We'll also collect from our diamond minion while we're here. There's no reason not to. Alright, so we've collected everything, so what we're gonna do is we're going to mine emeralds until we have 32 enchanted. Now the reason we're doing this is purely for the emerald ring. Alright, and that's the enchanted emerald that we need. So we have 9 talismans altogether, including the one in my inventory. But we can make another 3 right now. So there's the emerald ring, the magnetic talisman, and the talisman of coins. Now what's cool about it is I've got 12 accessories without putting it in my bag. So when this fills up, it's not going to be a big deal because I can just have them in my inventory and it will still count towards the goal. Alright, so we're in the park and we're going to do the race here so we can get the wolf paw. So right over here, I just talk to this NPC and then I just do the race. So once I step on the gold pressure plate, the game's going to tell me where to go. I just go to the end of the island and then come back. So just like this, you just follow the path. You can see like the particle arrow thing tells me where to go. You can do little things like that just to speed it up. "28 seconds on my first one, which isn't too bad. And I just got another personal best. And this should be the talisman. There we go. Now we can pop that in our tally bag. We're now in the end and we're gonna do the pig's foot talisman. So just up here. I'll show myself doing the race once. And then I'll just cut towards the talisman just because the races do take a while. So the thing is, you don't want to jump too much. Like, you want to jump as little as possible. So only jump when you have to. Okay, I shouldn't need to jump for any more of this. There we go. 40 seconds. There we go. And that should be the talisman. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we're in the dungeon hub, and we're just gonna come straight down here. We're gonna talk to the NPC, and we're gonna do the race to get the talisman. Now, I'm not gonna get the max version of this talisman, because there is no point. I'm not doing this for damage, I'm just doing it for talisman goals. So you just want to click on any of the races and click anything so you can use pearls. And then you just, once you have stepped on the pressure plate, you throw a pearl up. And then click on the NPC and the pad again, and then you're good. Okay, so this is what you do. You hop on the gold pressure plate, throw a pearl up, click the NPC, step on the pressure plate, and then you get summoned back. Alright, this should be the talisman. There we go. Alright, so we just put Harvest in 5 on our rookie hoe. Now we're gonna go straight to mining potatoes. We don't need too many right now. I will have to come back and farm more potatoes later for the garden, because we're gonna need to unlock that. But the idea of it right now is just to unlock the vaccine talisman. There we go. Now we're just going to go in our ender chest, take the poisonous potatoes, and craft the tally. Alright, so now our talisman bag is full. So we're going to have to leave everything else in our inventory. I'm going to mine a bit of wheat because we just need a couple hay bales and then we should be able to make the tally. There we go. There's the farming tally. Now we'll have to leave that in our inventory for now. Now we're mining Networth just so we can craft the potion affinity talisman. There we go. That's another one. Okay, now we are going to the back of the spider's den, and we're going to talk to the archaeologist to get the archaeologist compass. And this also counts as a talisman. There we go. Now we're at the builder, and we're going to buy 2 stacks 16 obsidian. And with that, we can make the gravity talisman. We have 20 accessories now. Now we're going to mine wood till we have 2 stacks 32. Then we can make an enchanted... There we go, enchanted oak. And now we're going to take out our shears and get 8 leaves. And that's the wood affinity talisman. Alright, now we're in the jungle. We're going to talk to Juliet and we're going to do the first quest of this. So she's just going to tell us to go into the cave or whatever. The caves are right behind this building here. You have to talk to him and then he'll tell you to mine gold or whatever. You just want to come over here and mine gold in here. And then once you get the nuggets, which I've already got here, then you take it back to him. And then he'll give you a poorly wrapped rock. And then you just take it back to Juliet. And that's the bingo go complete. So all the talismans that I had do include my personal compactor 5000 and my personal deleter 4000. So I'll just list a couple more talismans that you can get if you are following the guide. You can get the Talisman of Power, which is in the Gemstone collection, or you could get the Speed Talisman with Kane, and that's really the only other 2 that you would need. I'll list all the talismans in the description in case you want to look at all the options. Alright, we're in the hub. We're going to go to the librarian and we're going to put Silk Touch on our axe. Now our axe is ready for the mushroom go. So we're going to warp desert and we're going to go all the way to the far back into the cave. In here, just jump down. And then all these here, you should be able to see... Like, my collection was going up pretty fast. I already have 774 collected. That was insanely fast. I think I might have forgot to say the reason why we put silk on, but it's because if you normally mine this, you only get like 1 or 2 mushrooms per block. But this way I'm getting 9 every block from everything. It's a lot more efficient. Alright, and that's the bingo goal complete. So another thing that you want to do when doing this goal is craft everything into the most enchanted form that you can for the carpentry XP. The reason why this helps is because there is a skill average goal, so try not to use your personal compactor for crafting all these enchanted forms here, because it doesn't take too long to compact yourself. Alright, what we're gonna do now is farm wheat until we have the collection level 7 unlocked, but also we need a bunch of wheat anyway for the garden. We don't need the wheat, we need the seeds. Alright, so we're now gonna farm a bunch of potatoes. We need 3 ender chest pages full, so about 120 stacks of potatoes. And then we are ready to farm potatoes in the garden. Alright, we've got 3 ender chest pages full of seeds and potatoes, so we're back at the island and we're gonna talk to the stranger. And then once we get into the garden, we have to clear our plot, and then we can plant all the wheat seeds. I'll probably just cut because a lot of this is just dialogue stuff, pretty basic. There's nothing to it, it's just you follow the dialogue and then clear out the plot. We just served our first customer. If you go to the shop and you hover over the hose, this hoe has replenish. It costs 25 copper. Keep that in mind if you're following the guide, because you can always farm visitors until you get 25 copper and buy that replenish hoe. which would be very nice, but honestly, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna, like, every time I harvest the crops, I'm just gonna put, like, 3 ender chest pages worth of the crop back into the ender chest page. Then I'm gonna paste all the potatoes in again. So now I just go to the desk and config plots, and then I just click wheat, and then it takes it away from my inventory, and I can see it happen too. I do need to keep putting it into my inventory from my ender chest though, and just like that, the plot's done. But now I just need to wait for this to grow, and then I can harvest this once. We're only harvesting this once till we get garden level, I think it's 3, I can check. Okay, yeah, I only need garden level 3, but I also need to reach collection 7, because there's a bingo goal where I need to get 7 collections in tier 7. I can get wheat to level 7 and potato to level 7. I need to get 200k collection in potatoes anyway, so it makes no difference. I'll put an alt here so I can start working on the skill average goal, so I don't need to stay in the garden for the crops to grow. So what I'm probably going to do is go back to my island, and I'm instantly going to go do the table, because I'm just looking for as much skill average as I can. And this is what we got. That gives us an extra level. Alright, so we need another like 40 levels altogether. I'm here at Zog, and I want to buy a pet item for farming, just so I can level up the pet. There we go, 500k, that should do it. A 40% boost is not bad. That will help me get more XP, and then if I get into mining a little more, I might swap it to a mining XP boost, because I might level up my mining just a tiny bit for skill average. While I'm waiting for the crops to grow, I'm probably gonna get into fishing. Alright, so we're gonna go to the waterfall and we're gonna fish there. I'm gonna swap my armor just so I have a little bit more HP and stuff. Alright, that's fishing level 7. That'll do for now. I do want to get another like 3 or 4 levels on fishing, but all my crops are ready, so I am gonna go back to the garden. Alright, and we just got the collector. I don't know what we do. Oh, seeds. Okay, so we don't need to farm potatoes for the collection. We still need to do it for the other collection goal. Just like that, that's the whole plot completely clean of wheat. We actually got quite a bit of hay bales. We have 16, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna craft boots. This will give us extra fortune, as well as a helmet and leggings. We don't have enough for a chest plate, and I'm not gonna end up getting a chest plate at all, because I just don't see a point hitting wheat for longer than I need to. Okay, now we're gonna take all the potatoes, and we are going to configure the plot and put down potatoes. While it's growing, we'll probably do fishing or something. Alright, it's done. So we still have an account AFK in it, so we don't have to be here. And what I'm gonna do is I'll go back to fishing, and I'll get to about fishing level 10. Alright, so we're back to fishing, and we're just gonna get 3 more levels in it, and then we're gonna swap over to another skill. Probably gonna work on alchemy, because I am alchemy level like 0. Alright, there's fishing 10. So we're gonna stop with fishing for now. Our skill average is 14.6. We still need to work on alchemy. We are alchemy 0 right now. So what we're probably going to do is get a couple more levels in farming, a couple more in mining, alchemy, and that'll probably be it. Maybe taming, because taming's kind of close. But now what we're going to do is we're going to farm potatoes. Alright, we just finished farming the potatoes once. So we got all this enchanted. But let's see how much collection we got. So we got 74,000 collection. We need to farm it 2 more times, and then the goal will be complete. And with the extra potatoes that we have, I'm probably just going to craft enchanted baked potatoes just for the extra carpentry XP. Alright, now I'm in the desert. I'm going to farm sugarcane until I have enough for enchanted sugarcane. Alright, that should do it. Should be able to craft it now, and we can. With this, we're gonna make speed potions. That should get us to alchemy 15 or something like that. Alright, we're in the hub, and we're gonna get some glowstone. We don't need too much, and then we're gonna go to the alchemist and pick up a brewing stand, along with some bottles. Alright, and with all of this, we can start brewing. Alright, so that's speed 6 potions now. Just before we go up in alchemy, we're skill average 15. So let's see what this gets us to. 1 bottle, alchemy 12, alchemy 14, alchemy 15. That is what I expected to go up. So we're skill average 16.7 now. We are very close to being done. It's time to harvest the potatoes again, so we're gonna go do that. So we're over at the garden now, and we're gonna take the compost, and we're gonna complete this one. So that gave us 30 copper, and with that, we can buy a replenish hoe. Now this would just be helpful because we don't need to put aside the potatoes that we are getting to replant. The replenish will just do that for us. But I am going to quickly put harvesting on it. That's our replenish harvesting hoe. I am also going to reforge this. There we go. That reforge is fine. We have extra compost, which we don't need. Alright, so we're back at the garden, and now we're actually just going to harvest all the potatoes that we can. There's farming 20. Alright, we just got the 200k potato collection done. So we're done with potatoes here. Now all we have left is skill average and dungeons, which is very easy. The skill average one's going to be a little bit annoying just because I have to like figure out 2 easy levels to go with. And we just got carpentry level 15, so we should be very, very close now. Yeah, we just need to level up any skill once, and then we will have the bingo go, and then it's time for dungeons. Alright, we're in the end and we're just killing Enderman. I figured the easiest way to get the last skill was just combat, and as you can see I only need to kill 323 Enderman, so this is going to be very easy. And that's done. There we go. Skill average of 17 wasn't too hard. Now, the only goal we have left is dungeons. So for this, you have 2 ways of getting this goal completed. You can either get carried, which is what I'm going to do, or you can go and use Party Finder, which is very painful and long. So the choice is yours. There we go. Bingo is done. That actually took a while because I ended up using Party Finder, which was pretty annoying. This is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this month's bingo guide, then like and subscribe.